Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with the Expanse. This time episode 8 of the first season. In the last episode, Holden and the rest went to find Lionel Polanski for Johnson, and on the way they had a really close encounter with the Martian ship. They wanted to board the Rocinante, but fortunately they managed to get out of it, and they arrived at an asteroid. That's where the coordinates brought them. The spy was on the ship, and because he managed to send the location and where they are headed, Holden and the rest, but after that he wasn't able to send any other updates. Sadavir, I'm butchering that, but it's something similar, something with S, decided that Holden must be captured and killed as soon as he arrives on Eros. That is great. Christian went to visit Holden's mother. They talk a little bit, and I think I understand why Holden isn't so eager to come back to Earth. Is because of what his mother told him. Either you go or I go, and he's trying to make her happy. Also, when Holden asked Naomi how she ended up on the Canterbury, someone as smart and skilled as her, for a second I think Amos looked concerned about what she'll answer. I'm starting to think that they are hiding something. I'm sure they are hiding something, but I don't know if it's something that the others should be concerned about. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
If you identify the fear, you can get past it. And then you get used to it. I've been flying once a month for the past year and a half.
Salesman?
No, I'm preparing myself for the Naboo.
Mormon.
Mormon.
Yes. A different kind of salesman.
Who knows? You guys
The
might be
death
getting
of
out
a
at just the right time.
Belter refugee. Were they talking about the Belter that Christian was torturing and later sent on the moon?
Right there, inside that crevasse.
Is that a ship? Why am I not surprised?
EMF reflection practically zero across all main bands. It's nice stealth tech.
We already figured that out.
Who has ships like that?
Mars, of course. This is not a design I've seen before. It must be one of the new ones.
It's not Martian.
No one else built stealth. No one else can afford to. A dead stealth ship sitting next to a rock looks just like a rock unless you know exactly where to look. You guys are out here to salvage this.
We're not on a salvage mission.
Fred Johnson is a terrorist. You can't...
We're not on a salvage mission! We're here looking for survivors.
That's bad. On the airlock.
Looks like somebody got spaced.
The latch is broken from the inside.
Someone forced their way out of this. This is a Belter suit.
This is definitely not a Belter ship.
Scopuli. What?
I didn't exactly sign on to the camp to make friends.
Why did you sign on to the can?
So I wouldn't have to have conversations like this one.
Was she running away from something?
All the airlocks are open. No doubt about it. This ship was vented on purpose.
Hangar bay's empty too. There should be a short-range shuttle parked there, but it ain't.
Wait. Is this Anubis?
Someone cut through the hatch. The reactor was shut down properly. So why did someone need to break in to do it?
What the hell is that?
Oh my god. Is that the blue stuff from Scopuli?
Sir, if we board and search that station,
Tycho is an Earth Corp. We have jurisdiction.
the Belters won't see it that way. They'll think we're lying, and the OPA will make sure of it.
James Holden. We learn nothing from a dead man.
Secretary General's orders.
You'll turn him into a martyr.
James Holden will be killed in random street violence on Eros, the murder capital of the Belt. Wrong place and wrong time. Frank DeGraff was found dead in his home this morning.
He took his own life. Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
It's not that they're arresting Holden, they're just killing him. That's definitely the blue stuff it was on Scopuli. Is that the bioweapon?
The ship's called the Anubis.
It is Anubis.
Anubis. Spelled A-N-U-B-I-S.
Uh-huh.
It's pronounced Anubis.
The crew of this badass ship boards the Scopuli, uses it as bait to nuke the Cant.
Then spaces the crew, except for Lionel Polanski, who somehow survives, gets control, and then
He powers down, vents the ship, and then leaves a nuclear missile, state-of-the-art stealth fighter tied to a rock.
Polanski is Julie.
Whoever was on this ship was headed to Eros from Phoebe Station.
Hold him behind you!
Jesus.
Back off!
Oh my god, he's alive then? What?
Naomi, what's going on?
I think it's absorbing energy from the reactor. I'm shutting everything down.
Right, that's why it was also on Scopuli was around the reactor.
I'm looking for my ship. Yeah, the Anubis?
Check the board.
I did that. It's here. Look, it's my daughter's ship, you know, and I'm just trying to make sure, you know, did she fly it here or did she maybe exchange it, you know, for some other goods? Maybe to some lowlife.
We don't give out that info.
Anubis. Lionel Polanski.
She could be hardcore OPA, who helped bomb those ships to start a goddamn war. Who put a bullet in your head the minute you knock on her door.
Yeah, she might.
But you're still gonna pull on that thread, aren't you?
believe in her.
That's all I got.
Damn, I hope she's okay.
Lana Polanski, that's the name she used when she registered the shuttle. Someone with that name is registered at the Blue Falcon.
She didn't seem okay. Was she hurt?
They also got high-res images of the attacking ships.
Were they able to identify him?
Not from what I can see here, but they were able to collect highly detailed drive signatures.
Well, they did fly closer to those ships than anyone else in the system. Unfortunately for them.
You're gonna want to see this for yourself. So what are you going to do now?
Last place the name Lionel Polanski showed up on the nets was here.
They're gonna meet Miller. Wow. I mean, I'm not that surprised actually. He was never on their side. What's with the devil mask that Amos has? It's a Hanya mask? Definitely Amos noticed. Oh my god. Nice timing.
This might put up a bitch of a fight.
No, they were turning things off. Same as that reactor.
She was infected. Is that Julie?
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it. So that was a thing. Julie's dead. And goddamn. It didn't seem like a pleasant death or an easy death. Had like a black stuff and crystals coming out of her mouth, out of her legs and arms, like some sort of like a mineral, a necessary crystal, but I think it's called crystal as well. Like, how is that possible? Is that what the bioweapon does to you? It's impossible that this is the end of Julie. I mean, she seemed dead, and I'm sure she's dead, but I mean, they have to show what happened to her exactly. Sadavir, I really don't know how to pronounce his name yet. But the guy that ordered Holden's death, like I said, it's not that he wanted captured and, I don't know, questioned or something, not going on with the official ways. Was he afraid that Holden knew something that he shouldn't? Like, does he have something to hide? He did something. It makes me think at the incident that happened in the first episode when the data broker was killed. and made it look like, you know, it was just an accident and he was just there in the wrong place at the wrong time. Johnson managed to find out what was on the card. Was the fighting log of the Tanager with the stealth ships, and there was something there that they didn't show, and I'm curious to know what it was. Not even, like, he didn't knew the who has those super advanced ships, but at the same time he sent Holden on the to find the ship. At first I was like, doesn't seem right. But then, you know, after finally I realized that Lionel Polanski was Julie, Johnson just knew that Julie was on the stealth ship, so... But finally, Anubis showed up, and yeah, it wasn't what I expected to be. I thought it was just like a belter ship, but nope. And it also had the blue stuff, which I think is the bioweapon around the reactor, and it's kind of feeding with the energy, so like that's such a great weapon. It also seemed alive in a way. I think, don't know what it feels like, the heat that comes from a human body, sound, movement, I don't know exactly, but you know, it kind of attacked Holden. But like, again, it's such a good weapon, and you can destroy a lot of ships. Like, it's made to destroy ships, spaceships, because it's feeding on the reactor, and every ship of course has a reactor. So I'm still trying to understand what happened with on the Phoebe station and Anubis and Scopula and Julie. But from the things that we got so far, or at least from the ones that I remember, I came up with a theory, which I'm not sure about it, but you know, a theory. So theory time. On Phoebe, they made a bioweapon, which I'm not sure if it was like they really wanted to make a bioweapon or it just happened. They were trying to make something else and that came out. But we know this from the chip Miller found on Julie's apartment, and she got it from the data broker. That guy said that a sample needs to get out. So Julie went to Johnson, asked for a ship, and he gave her the scopuli. She flew to the Phoebe station, took the sample, and got away. By the time that Anubis went to the Phoebe station as well to get the bio weapon or the sample, things went down. So they killed the scientists and all the other people, and they erased any trace of, you know, what they were making there. Anubis found out that Julie has a sample. They flew after them. They catch up, and at the first I thought that Julie stopped Anubis, but you know, now seeing the ship, I don't think Scopuli could ever stop Anubis, and you know, Anubis be threatened by a ship like Scopuli. We know that Scopuli and Anubis at one point they met. From Miller said that when Holden and the rest boarded Scopuli, don't remember exactly who it was, either Holden or Amos said the Scopuli was breached from outside, so the people from Anubis got into the Scopuli and you know, the blue thing already happened. Don't know exactly what it does. It just kills you. Probably infected a lot of people, but I don't think they knew that they were infected, because Julie, you know, had time to go on Eros and took a room and then died. So it's not something that happens immediately. But anyway, the crew on Anubis take the sample, I think, or, you know, at least they definitely took Julie and didn't knew she was infected. She infected all the rest, and, you know, it got also on the reactor, and she managed to escape. She realized it's the same thing that happened on Scopuli. She closed the reactor. She sent all the others out in the space. She hit the Anubis and she flew back to Eros, where she died because she was infected. Does that make sense? Now I don't know why, like I have no idea why they left the message, the distress call on the Scopuli, where they're trying to get Johnson and the rest, or Anderson, but it happened to be the Canterbury. They, Holden and the rest went on the Scopuli. They see something that they shouldn't, or at least the Anubis thought they did, and they blew the Canterbury, and now Holden and the rest were on the Donager, so they needed to destroy the Donager as well. Or maybe they thought, I don't know exactly how the disease, the bioweapon spreads. I think through air, maybe, or they just get you. I don't know. But yeah, that's my theory for now. And also, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. I can't wait to see the next. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.